How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Mecha Wrestling, and welcome back to WWE Pandemonium, the Raw Shake. If you enjoy what you see here, leave a comment and let me know what I can do to improve the series. The feedback on the last episode was absolutely amazing, and let's get into this episode with an abysmal pre-show match. Cedric Alexander defeated Buddy Murphy in 9 minutes with a kick to kill. When Cedric got a 31, Buddy got a 26. Honestly, when it comes to cruiserweights, despite them getting like a 30 match here, I have no idea what I'm doing with them. Like I've subbed them on the pre-show here, hoping it kind of like improve their popularity a little bit, but I'm kind of unsure what I'm really doing with them. Like Cedric's improving in performance, and Rumble and Buddy's improving in performance, so it's improving the division, even though I'm not completely sure what I'm doing with them. But this is not the only pre-show match that I'm doing this show. Like I'm gonna actually start doing pre-show matches from now on both Raw and SmackDown. It kind of gives chances for talent to kind of be around and do shit. So yeah, that's fun. In an abysmal pre-show match, Liv Morgan defeated Dana Brooke in 10 minutes by pinfall with a Liv kick. I almost said that wrong. I was like, oh god, damn. Like honestly, with Liv, I'm wanting to kind of see her do well, especially with how she did against Becky last week. I was just like, it wasn't exactly a bad match to say that Becky was much better than her. When Liv got a 28 from this match, Dana Brooke got a 21, and the match overall got 27E. When Dana Brooke's improving performance, which means if I do decide to use Dana as a jobber, I can still use her and make the other people look better. So that's kind of good. But now we're going to move on to the main show from the Andy Kerr Stadium, and the shake-up has begun. Stephanie McMahon has come out to the ring to announce that there are going to be Money in the Bank qualifying matches to decide which three women from Raw and SmackDown are to be in the match. Ember Moon versus Nia Jax has been announced for tonight, and it is happening next. We got the crowd hotter, got 63C. I don't think anyone's improving. But I do like the idea that I've introduced the Money in the Bank match now, because it gives me a chance to really build who I want to be in the match and figure out my plans that way. And hopefully the match has a good go. In a bout that had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, Ember Moon defeated Nia Jax in 9 minutes via pinfall due to a roll-up. It's always good to see when people have great chemistry, as you can see with Nia and Ember here. And like it improved the performances of just both of them, because Ember got a 27 and Nia got a 43, which I think Ember's pops like 15 for some reason, and then Nia's 40. So Nia obviously complained that she was losing this qualifying match. So in Money in the Bank confirmed now, Ember Moon is getting there, and Ember's improving performance, and so is Nia. So I'm improving the women's division there, so it's kind of good. Like I'm wanting to make this women's division better, and you can't do you can't do it via leaving the women off the show. On to the next segment. In a bout which had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, Mickey James defeated the newly drafted Naomi in 12 minutes 56 by pinfall with a Mickey DDT. Mickey got a 35, Naomi got a 36. Basically, I just decided Naomi needs to come over to Raw, and I admit I need to change something for the next episode. I haven't changed the Usos pictures, so yeah, I haven't changed the Usos pictures because of them not being the champions anymore. When Mickey is improving in flying and performance, Naomi is improving in performance and Rumble, so everyone around here is getting better. When both of them got bonus for star quality, and this segment overall got 36D, so they're quite balanced actually, so it's not bad at all. Moving on to the next segment. Becky Lynch is standing in the ring, but she's no longer holding the SmackDown Women's Championship, with only the Raw Women's Championship flung over her shoulder. As you know, Stephanie McMahon forced me to make a big decision last week about the future of my championship reigns. I have made my decision to come to Raw and collect debts over here, but because despite my love for SmackDown, live. I've collected every debt over there, and besides, the man needs new competition. From the other side of the ring, Mickey James has rolled in after a match with Naomi and proceeds to hit Becky with the Mick kick. I'm done with being disrespected by the competition around here, and Mickey James is going to become the 7-time champion. See you soon, champ. With that, she drops the microphone and heads to the back. The segment got 54 C minus. But both of them improvised well during the segment, and it's contributed to the man rides on storyline. There weren't any improvements, unfortunately, but it's what it is. I'm not sure how this show's honestly going to go, but yeah, that was an okay segment to say it's the women. Like I was expecting maybe like 40s, but Mickey and Becky can talk quite decently. Anyway, let's get on to the next segment. In the bout, which had subplot wrestling and little heat, the Revival defeated the Usos in 12:48 when Dash Wilder defeated Jey Uso by submission with a reverse figure four leg roll after blatantly cheating. Yeah, I brought the Usos over from the shake-up because they just lost the SmackDown Tag Team Championships and honestly don't have anything else to do over there. When Jey Uso got 56, Jimmy Uso got 57, Dash Wilder got a 38, Scott Dawson got 38, with the match overall getting a 51D plus. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder both improving in technical, which is good because I'm able to improve this SmackDown tag team division, and hopefully it means that I can make better tag teams and get the tag belt reputation up. So that should be quite good. I'm honestly not sure how this show is going to go, especially with how low the ratings have been so far. But hopefully the segments coming up will save the show. So that should be fun. Paul Heyman is standing in the ring without Brock Lesnar and is absolutely furious by the actions of Braun Strowman, costing his client the Universal Championship and any opportunity as long as Seth Rollins is the champion. I would like to be here representing your new Universal Champion. However, thanks to the monster among men Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar will never be allowed to challenge for the Universal Championship again as long as Seth Rollins is the champion. I had suggested to Brock to go to SmackDown Live to chase the WWE Championship as the Superstar Shake-Up is happening. However, Brock wanted to stay on Raw so he could beat the shit out of Braun Strowman. As this is said, Braun Strowman storms down to the ring and chases Heyman off, who is clearly scared of the monster. Apparently, Heyman did not do well this segment with no script, which is kind of surprising, but I kind of get it. Rin, is there any work improvements? No. Rin, Renee Young was apparently weak on the announcer's desk, and it deserved better announcing. And the Anger and the Beast storyline has started with this segment. Basically, I feel like Brock and Braun need a feud, and they weren't going to do it with the Universal Championship, so I thought might as well just do it, just leading up to like SummerSlam or something like that. Because I'm not having them fight in the Money in the Bank because Brock's a lazy bastard. That's why, and that's probably my third swear word, and that's how many times I'm probably going to swear in this video. If I do any more, I'll probably cut it. I'll try to bleep it. So that should be fun. This segment got a 75B plus, which might boost the show a little bit, but I'm kind of like about how this show is going to go. Moving on to the next segment. Hopefully, this is better than the rest of the matches I've had so far. In a poor match, the returning Bray Wyatt defeated Jinder Mahal in 30 minutes 54 by pinfall with his sister Abigail. Jinder Mahal is apparently not suited to his gimmick. Bray Wyatt has an in-ring performance of 57. Jinder has a performance of 48. Jinder's improving performance. Bray is improving in technical, flying, and performance. I mean, Bray Wyatt is definitely putting in a good shift for it if he should be wanting to go for the Intercontinental Championship, isn't he? So that was quite good. Apparently, Jinder's not got the Bray and Jinder don't have the stamina. I'm gonna have to actually look at their stamina and just figure out how I can book matches in the future because I'm not really doing more than like 10 minutes. That's kind of shitty. But in this match overall, got a 55C minus. Unfortunately for this segment, I've got to do some post commentary because in the initial recording, I screwed up the audio so much that I was just like, I might as well just redo it. In about bad, decent wrestling, but not much heat, Seth Rollins defeated EC3 in 30 minutes via pinfall with the curb stomp. EC3 is a new addition to the brand via the Superstar Shakeup, wherein Seth Rollins got a 65 and EC3 got a 40-ish. EC3 is improving in flying and performance, and hopefully the next segment saves things, but I doubt it with how this show has gone. So hopefully this goes well. Oh god, this is not good. The segment got 45. Seth Rollins is celebrating the ring after his victory over New Raw superstar EC3. Suddenly the lights go out and 3 words are heard over the arena speakers: shock the system. The lights come back on and all 4 members of the Undisputed Era are surrounding the ring: Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. They slowly rise upon the apron, but Cole is hit off by Rollins. However, the numbers game becomes too much for the Universal Champion, with the segment ending with Cole hitting the last shot and holding the Universal Championship high during the Undisputed Era pose. Seth isn't suited to the gimmick, Fish isn't suited, Riley's not suited, Roderick Strong is not suited, and it was just not a good segment. I was hoping this would do better based off how I had this all planned. I don't think it helped really that Seth has like 60 popping up. The Undisputed Era have like 30 max. So it's a risk that I don't think has paid off that well, which is unfortunate because I was really excited for this angle. But I decided to change Kyle O'Reilly to heel this segment just for the fact, for some reason, he was a face, and he's 81 as a face and 70 for heel, and the gimmick became all out above average. But when I did it for the Roderick Strong gimmick change, for some reason I haven't really done the gimmick changes before. So if you do it too soon, it basically comes and says that you've done it far too soon, so it gets the initial rating of poor. And I don't think the show has gone particularly well. Like the start it was a strong start, but I think I just listed it with too many low segments. So that's not completely ideal. I'm not sure what this is going to get. Damn, it got 55 C minus. Lost us a lot of popularity in 39 regions. Gotta say, I think the main event definitely screwed the show a little bit. Although Heyman's segment might have boosted it a little bit, but the women's matches kind of brought the show down. But hopefully, next episode on SmackDown is a bit better. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section and tell me what you think. But until next time, this has been Mecha Wrestling, and I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.